There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she died
down low. I love that intro so much. I know it's kind of arrogant to talk about how much you love your own creations, but that intro, it's a bop. It's a bop. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Ba-bum, but it brought the words into some dumb-bitty men go. Anyway, so welcome everyone to the much anticipated, not long overdue, Session 11 of Skull and Shackles, a Pathfinder 1st Edition adventure path that Patrick apparently is playing Russian roulette with. You goddamn monster. Guns don't exist in this. We talked about that during Session 0.
I got one. You gave me two.
No, that's a boomstick, not a gun. Okay, it's a flintlock, not a revolver. You were doing the revolver motion. All right, I'm onto your shit. But anyway, I digress. So, with that being said, as is tradition, we're just gonna go around the table. We'll have everyone introduce themselves, introduce where they are, why they're in a library specifically, and no, I'm just kidding. And then we'll get going. We'll get going with the adventure. We're gonna have a really good recap from. I think we're gonna go with Caius today. I want a recap from Caius. All right, from Caius, as though he's writing in a journal. I think I had you do that last time. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Salamander. Pirates can read Salamander. You can't read. You get out of here. No, actually stay. I love you. You're a good person. Anyway, all right. So with that being said, let's go around the table. Atomic, Blau, Zeb, Patrick. Take it away.
Hey everybody, I'm Atomic. I will be playing Harlan Blackmane, our uppity tiefling druid. And I am not in the library, but I am in the office of a librarian, aka my fiance in Dallas. So
Brilliant.
That's why there's no Jolly Roger behind me for tonight and next week. However, I'm ready to go, and let's do some pirating, boys.
Surrounded by the pirated knowledge of many people. Yeah. I don't know.
Hi, everybody. I'm Blau. I'm playing Caius the Kinless, the captain who's apparently giving you a recap.
Nice.
What's going on, guys? I'm Zeb. I am Edward Tarbos. First mate, right? It's been so long now.
It's literally been a week. It's the shortest amount of time since
7
we
days.
play weekly. Yeah, it's on the dot.
No, second shortest.
What?
We had a 6-day gap that one time.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, you got me. You got me. We did play twice in 1 week. You sly devil. Sorry, Zeb. I'm interrupting your intro. There it is. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Oh, good. Good. I mean, oh no. Patrick, how are you?
I'm doing all right. My name is Wakir, twice drowned.
Bryce.
I'm
Rice.
trying to be.
2.5. Correct.
Yeah, 2.5. I am an evangelist of Besmara, and I keep the crew properly inspired.
I like that. And of course, I am Derwolf, the game master, the spinner of tales, the blower of tailwinds. I don't know. I came back and sat down, and all I heard was tailwind, tailwind, tailwind. I was like, what are we talking about? No, it's fine. So yes, we're going to open our first scene with an image, with a view, a bird's eye view of the pirate ship, Devil's Promise. Promise Deed, Devil's Deed. There it is. I always say it wrong. Devil's Deed. Devil's Deed. It's indeedly. The Devil's Deed is indeedly. There it is. So we see an overhead view, a bird's eye view of the Devil's Deed, and we zoom into the captain's quarters. And as we zoom into the captain's quarters, we see that he is in the process of journaling. Fancy Dancy. There it is. The Fancy Dancy is ready to go. Yes. Officially renamed. But Caius, give us a recap of the events of last session.
God, you threw me off guard. I'm like, oh, are we skipping it? Oh my God, no.
I got you, boo-boo.
On the days leading up to Erastus the 20th, 4712, in the year of our Lord, in the year of our Ruby Lord Asmodeus, we began scouting the coast of north of Sargava. And we encountered 3 fishing villages, one of which was the largest. We settled on it as our mark. Unfortunately, during the night, or during that morning, our lookout spotted a ghost ship. I think we only survived the encounter thanks to our the knowledge of our priest, who had encountered it once before. Regardless, now we're in no position to raid this village, and now we must make parley with them.
That's it.
I mean, what else happened? We fought the ghost ship for 2 hours.
I don't know. I just thought maybe you'd have some more embellishment or, say something interesting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so mean today. I gotta stop. I'm gonna drive my player base away. No wonder nobody wants to play with me. All right, so as you finish the journal entry, your little tiny imp, your little tiny lady imp, Narissa, she kind of looks down at it, looks
Nasara?
back up to you. Narsara, that's what I said. Nasara looks down at it, looks back up to you, looks down at it again, back up to you. You're not much for words, are you?
Not for words no one else needs to hear.
She nods. Well, as you instructed during yesterday's evening, I snooped around inside the village. I was able to discover a few interesting things. It appears this shaman, obviously the leader of this small encampment, is planning to entreat with you.
It's not an ambush, then.
No, it doesn't appear to be, though they are planning to come armed and ready for you to ambush them. They don't quite trust you.
Wise of them.
And wise of you to come armed as well, Captain.
Of course. Didn't intend to walk ashore unprotected. And is certainly not forewarned.
One thing I believe I would be foolish not to mention to you, Captain. It took some time to investigate around their storage areas. They don't seem to have as much supplies as one might think for a village that gives off the impression of being well put together. I think something is amiss, Captain.
Like they're close to starving, or they're just poorer than expected?
She shrugs as though she's not sure how to answer the question.
Might have a little bit more bargaining power than I expected. I suppose shadow us to the meeting. If any of them depart, follow them. Give us some warning about what they're speaking of.
Of course, Master. Vanishes, and you hear the flip, 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 flip with little wings.
Oh, not a teleport, not a pop.
Nah, she's gonna fly. She's old school.
She can't. I don't think she can teleport. Actually, I don't think
she can.
the
No, imps
devils
can't
have that.
No. Good. All right. Now on the where would Harlan be in this moment? Early in the morning. The ship is pulled up near one of the docks. Repairs are underway, but the ship's crew is being, I guess, overwatched. That's good. Yeah, they're being watched by a bunch of the hunters and the fighters and warriors of this village. And what's Harlan up to?
Yeah, that's a great question. If he's not overseeing repairs, he's probably watching Blackbeak attempt to fish and fail because he's dumb.
Yeah.
And just like he's like sitting there with like the pirate cup of rum or something, his rum ration instead of a cup of coffee. And he's just watching this, watching an eye on the guys repairing stuff, watching that, and just keeping an eye out. Just kind of watching people. And it's just he feels as the, what do we say, second mate, ship's navigator, kind of feels that the ship is kind of his baby in a way now, because he's so often in charge of its direction and so forth. So it's probably what he's up to this early in the morning.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. So as you are watching watching the ship's repairs, you're leaning over the railing. You hear some heavy footsteps from behind you, and as you look back, you see Cutthroat Grok, the half-orc supply master, or what have ye, on the ship,
Quartermaster.
right? That's what I said, quartermaster of the ship. And she walks up next to you and just has a rum ration in her hand, and pops the cork, knocks it back a little bit. And as she does so, she surveys, and you can tell it seems like she has something on her mind. Maybe she wants to bring up, and looks over to you.
Yeah, he kind of just leans on the rail. Can I help you with something?
Wondering if I can speak freely with you, sir.
Always. I always prefer people to speak their mind. I'm not one for, mincing words, as it were.
It clears her throat. Not many of the crew, but some of them have brought concerns to my attention. Do you truly think it wise to follow an Asmodean?
Well, since we're speaking freely, I don't much care who he follows or what he worships, as long as he's keeping it to himself for the most part and not messing with the rest of us. I mean, I follow Gozra. We're all, at the end of the day, well, a lot of us pirates, we at the mercy of the wind and the sea. So, seems to work out pretty well. Either we get a boon from Gozra or we don't, and seems to work out, and everything he's doing has seemed to work out. So, but I understand they're just quiet. They can be duplicitous, but I don't think Caius is much that way.
It does not have so much to do with publicity, sir, as it does the fact that Chalaxians are known to raid the Shackles. They are known to hunt down pirates and slay them, hang them out to dry. It is the Chalaxian privateers that have killed more of our brothers and sisters than any other navy. The crew wonders where his loyalties lie. That is all.
Well, as far as I know, and he's been fairly honest with myself, the officers, and the rest of the crew that I've seen, I mean, his loyalty seems to be to himself and the crew. At least in the meantime. Things can always change, but you know how that is. People are people at the end of the day. But I trust the man. As much as you can trust an Asmodean. He just, gives her a sly smile. But he hasn't done us wrong so far, and if he does, I'm sure Edward, myself, and the rest of the crew will be happy to throw him overboard at the first sight of that.
She nods. I want to be clear, sir. I think he is a good captain. And for the short amount of time he has led us, we have seen plunder, fighting, and a bit of glory, if you ask me. I think all crews choose to follow a captain as long as things go their way. But if things start to not go our way, I think this captain will be blamed quicker than some others might. Something to keep in mind.
Fair enough, you raise a good point. Well, if you hear anything or whatever, feel free to bring it up to myself, Edward, or the priest.
As the
I'm sure.
quartermaster, everyone talks to me. They think if they are my friend, I will give them more, but I don't. She nods, turns, a clink, 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 as she walks away. Edward, where would you be this morning?
Edward would probably be overseeing repairs if Harlan's not doing that. If Harlan's bird watching, Edward would
I like that.
definitely.
So you actually find yourself on shore with 3 of the other crew, some no-named NPCs, just generic
I was gonna say
pirate.
because we're allotted 5.
Correct,
of
to
our
go out
crew
and get lumber,
allotments.
etc.
Okay.
So as you step out, you've got generic pirate 4, 6, and 22. They're the strongest of the generic pirates, 4, 6, and 22. And as you are making your way into the jungle to chop down some stuff, what was that, guys?
I said, well, they marked that down.
Yeah, please mark that. 4, 6, and 22. Those are the most strongest ones. Please mark that down.
22.
Yeah, 22. There it is. But as you make your way into the jungle, you are not stopped per se, but you see that there is a half-orc. It is a half-orc, and he is sitting on a stump from one of the other trees that you had chopped down, and he is smoking. Well, he's smoking a pipe, and it smells a little skunky. Honestly, it smells a little bad, but also kind of enticing. And a couple of the other crew, the guys that are with you, guys and gal, they go for their weapons for a moment, then calm down, realizing, it's probably not somebody trying to kill them. But this shaman-y looking guy, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move you over to this little map so you can see what's going on. And I'm going to drag your token over to this little jungly area up at the top. The ping you on up there, my dude. Ping you on up there. And you see this shaman-y guy sitting just on a little log off the side. He looks up at you, and he smiles at you. He smiles at you. And as he looks up and smiles at you, he looks at the sky, and it's a pretty clear day. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. You've got that cool sea breeze that comes from, off out of the west, blowing east into the shore. The trees are kind of wishing and swaying, and you can hear them rubbing, the leaves rubbing against each other. It's actually a very quiet, pleasant, quaint, I would say, pleasant kind of day. He looks over to you. And he takes a long draw of his pipe, lets out a smoke ring, and he says, "Why did you choose the life of a pirate?"
I was born in Port Peril. Blood comes from piracy. Ships when I was a boy. I was shanghaied eventually. Forced into piracy. And we are. That's the short of it.
So it is your belief, then, that you are a victim of circumstance, that you yourself have no choice in the path laid out before you. You are simply a ship caught in the currents with no sails.
I wouldn't say I was a victim to fall into piracy. I believe I grew up around pirates my whole life. I didn't have anybody that was in my life that wasn't a shady bastard. I'm not going to say that I would have ended up here, but I'm certainly not surprised. You three. That tree right there. That's the one we want.
Sir?
And Edward is going to kind of take a step closer, and he's going to pull his own pipe out. He's going to
I like that. Take a step forward. The half-orc does not move or seem startled by this, and he nods. So now you come to an opportunity in your life. Your feet touch dry land. You could choose not to be a pirate. You could choose to stay on the shore and be a fisherman, to plunder, to murder no more. Would you do such a thing? And if not, what stops you?
Yeah. First off, never really was a good fisherman. I'm not a good man. I'm not. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I could walk away from all this. I've done bad things. probably going to do bad things in the future. But I don't kill indiscriminately. I don't take from those indiscriminately. I believe that there has to be some form of code. Because if a man or a woman is to just do as they see freely and take from those it shouldn't be taken from, then we're just animals at that point. Vicious cur without order.
Pirate code. Babe, I like that. The man, half orc, nods his head. So you are a pirate, a heart of gold, then.
Buried deep, deep down, I suppose.
He's been looking forward to watching your men work, chop down this tree. They're just about to fell it. They've been going to town. And he looks over to you finally. His eyes meet yours. I think you are a murderer. I think you like fighting, killing. I think you like taking from others what is not yours, what was once theirs. I think you enjoy the thrill of the hunt. As you put it, I think you are not a good man. But as it so would happen, my village is in need of a few not so good men. I wish for you to bring a message to your captain. I wish to meet with him and discuss a business proposition. One that would be lucrative for you and beneficial for me and...
Aye. I can do that. Tell me what you need.
Tell him to meet us in the town square, center of the village, 2 hours.
2 hours.
You hear the timber! The tree falls over, collapses. As it does so, almost on cue, seemingly on cue, the man stands up. The half-orc nods his head and then walks back into the village. Finally, Wakir. Wakir, my dude. What are you up to this morning?
Oh, I'll slumber,
Sleeping?
and then I'll take a walk into the village.
I like that. So only 4 people on shore right now.
No, 5. Yeah,
only
so
4
that-
people on shore right now, so he makes number 5. So you're still good. It actually works. So as you stumble into the village, a couple of the guards, a couple of the guys are watching you. And as you get into the village, a couple of the men, like wielding swords, are just eyeballing you. You hear a couple of whispers, and this man with a bow, as you walk by, he goes, spits on the ground, and he says, "Filthy pirate."
I bathed just last week.
You're kind,
And I just keep on
disgusting.
walking.
You are
I just keep on
murderers,
walking.
cads, criminals. You prey upon the weak, but we are not weak. As you wander off, walking away from them. I like it.
Wakir walks away.
Walk here's away. That's terrible. I hate it. But as you walk away, I'd actually like you to run into Edward. As Edward, you are coming back with this big old tree. I'd like you to run into him, and you see Wakir, who's wandering around. You heard one of the guards of the village, one of the town's warriors, call out to him that he was a murderer, a thief, and a scallywag. And he's just do. I'm walking on piracy. Hey, and don't it feel good? Boop 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 ba doop ba doop. I'm gonna get copyright struck on that one, but that's fine. It's all good.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
Aye, well, Kier, busy making friends.
Yes, I make friends everywhere I go. It's part of the life of a Besmarin.
Hey.
What's the tree for?
Repairs. The deed got the ever-loving shit kicked out of her, so we got to repair the whole broadside.
All right.
You three, we got 2 hours. Get that up there so we can get it working on.
Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Hup, 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 hup,
Looks
hup,
good.
hup.
Looks good. Looks good.
All right, walk with me, Wakir. We need to get the captain.
Okay. We'll continue on.
So, the showman that you met with, he has a business proposition for us.
Really?
He
Pray
wants
tell
the
what?
he wants the captain to meet him in 2 hours in the village. So,
The
gather
captain
him up.
alone?
Aye, no, he's not going in there alone. Look at all these fuckers. They'll eat our hearts. So,
No,
we can allow 5. Do we want to bring? We'll bring Harlan. Do we want to bring a 5th, or do we want to just go in at 4?
Well,
Alright,
I can bring a 5th.
Poke your mind before we go in.
I say we bring the other Besmarin. Can hurt to have 2.
Would be too bad. I was almost thinking Badger. She's salty as could be, but somebody from Warning might help. Just a little bit. Suppose that's up to the captain at the end of it all. So let's go meet our devil in disguise, eh?
Ah, he said the thing. Ding, 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 ding. That's like a catchphrase. And then like little horns grow out, and like a bunch of these little dancing imps appear behind him. There's a whole fanfare. I'm done. No, that doesn't happen. So yeah, we're gonna pivot back over to the good old devil's deed, as it were. All right, devil's deed, and back on the devil's deed, you guys can entreat and meet with Le Capitan.
He did. The shaman didn't specifically say that guys had to come along, did he?
He did not. He did not specifically say that at all.
Well,
In
we're gonna
fact,
follow the rules, and we are only going to bring within 5.
I like that. Smart.
Because, like I said, these are a bunch of people that I feel like will eat Edward's heart, and Edward is like, "I'm not taking part of this."
Whoa! Who said anything about heart eating? All right, you need to calm down, sir, Mr. Heart Eater over there. You're the pirate, not him.
They want to gain his strength, though.
That's true. And by feasting upon his heart, I gain his devil strength. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the heart eating noise. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
Terrible. So yes, you guys meet with the captain. There's a knock on your door. Without actually asking permission, they barge in because they think they own the place. And you see, I'm assuming you grabbed Harlan along the way. You see Harlan, Edward, and Wakir. And your little devil friend is currently gone. She's off causing mischief elsewhere.
Buying.
Knowing that Edward doesn't want the crew to know about her and that he can't see this little imp, he makes sure he's the last one through to close the door and make sure that there's nobody listening in for that.
All right, bring the wood up here. Oh yeah, move on up. I need more nails. Aye, that board's too short and long. Ah, just like your dick. Ha ha ha. Anyway, and they're just doing piratey things and yelling at each other. They all seem distracted. Everyone's hard
Short
work.
and long.
The guy just kind of looks at everyone who walked in with his eyebrows raised. Is this the mutiny then, or?
Right, it's time. Figured we'd do it in the morning. That way we can have an early lunch.
Fair enough.
No, Shaman met me out at the forest line. He wants to meet you for a business deal, Captain.
Business deal.
That's what he said.
Could the locals possibly need us for?
Well, we
Yeah,
do have
so-
the ship.
It's true. We also have in what could be in their eyes expendable men.
Well, they need some dirty bastards to do something.
That is exactly what he said. He asked me specifically why I was a pirate. I told him because I'm just just sunshine and rainbows type of man that thought I could come into piracy and change everything for the better. He said he
Yes.
needs some bad men to do some bad things. So,
Fair enough.
Wakir, you up for making some more friends this morning?
Always.
Any
Well, that's gonna-
preparations you guys would like to do prior to?
That'll be 4 of us, Captain. Do we bring a 5th?
I think we should.
Well, I vote we leave Grok in charge. While we're
Okay.
gone.
Works for me.
She'll drive him hard and fast and get those repairs done.
Should make sure that everything's done
There-
right.
During the duration of the meeting, we shouldn't be doing repairs. We should have the crew stand too in case this goes bad.
I think having some of them do some repairs, so it appears as everything is as normal as it should be.
That we're not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
we're-
have the off ship stand too under deck, armed and ready.
Aye. That is
Okay,
a
the
wise
wa-
decision.
I'll get the word around. Who's your 5th, Captain?
I have no preference. Did you have
Yes.
someone in mind?
They said we could only have five on shore, and it does the bird count.
I don't think
Good question.
Can't imagine.
Really don't think they're going to count.
Well,
As long as
you
it's
know,
flying, it's not on shore.
should it come down to it, it's a little help in a scrap. He's
That's
getting-
such a technicality that an Asmodean would totally
Yes.
bring up. Like, technically,
Absolutely.
it's not on shore.
I vote
don't-
Badger. That's my vote for this. I think if we bring Mahim, Shivka, any of the other ones, they're already all on edge. We need friends here. We don't need to be.
Could use
Caught
the
up in a-
wisdom.
Yep. We don't need to
And-
be caught in a bloodbath.
that,
Badger, Sandra, Rosie, maybe.
that shaman leader might see Badger as our shaman, so to speak. A wise one.
Badger works. How long do we have?
He said about 2 hours. So, give or take an hour and 20 minutes.
All right.
I'm going to go get breakfast unless somebody needs something else from me.
No need to die on an empty stomach.
Edward would go and get breakfast. Little brekkie.
Ambrose's meals have been super good lately. Like, he really took to the whole I'm not drinking anymore. In fact, he's even been allotted 1 bottle of cooking sherry per week to use, so the food's gotten better, and he hasn't been caught drinking it. The talk worked.
What a guy.
It appears the talk worked. He's pretty sober. He's also lost a little weight and is not so disgusting anymore. You know, not being an alcoholic. It's helping him out a lot, which is good.
Good for him.
So, anybody else have anything else they want to do prior to the meeting on the island?
Yeah, once Wakir and Edward leave, Harlan wants to grab Caius for just a second.
Ooh. Is this the moment where you profess your undying love for him?
No, it's
Drama!
not as
I'm
tight.
done.
Not
I'm
as
sorry.
not as
I'm
tight.
done.
Not as
Sorry,
tight.
I'm done.
No, he'll pull him aside for a second and be like, "So, Captain, I've heard some mutterings from the crew. There's a little disquiet about following an Asmodean. I personally don't give a shit. As long as you're an effective captain, that's all that matters. But
What are they
I'm
saying?
just saying, I was told, or everyone talks to Grok, and Grok brought it up to me casually, just to let us know, and I did it be the right thing to bring it up to you, that should things start to turn south at any point, they'll turn south quicker for you than they would if there was another captain in charge, because of the whole Asmodean thing.
Be expected.
That's what I thought, but it felt right to let you know, honesty amongst all the officers and so forth.
I appreciate it.
That's all I got. And then Harlan will just fuck off. Go get some food too.
Like that. Like that.
I'm sad he didn't mention that I was worried about the Chilaxians, because Caius would be like, I'm an Asmodean. Cheliax can go eat a dick.
Yeah. Well, Harlan just cares that he's a good captain. He could give 2 shits. With what you do in your private time is your fucking business.
Love it.
So,
Love it.
While Edward's eating, what's the vibe of the crew that is not currently making repairs?
You know what? you know what? Give me a sense motive check. You can get. Let's get a vibe check. Let's make a sense vibe check, which will substitute sense motive for.
Sense motive.
Does it pass the vibe check? 10. It's all right. I mean, the crew is hard at work. They are Wakir.
shit.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Wakir, you know
Ah,
what? One
fuck,
of
why
them.
am I here?
One of them, Wakir, is feeling a little sad today. You know that it's because like it's the anniversary of his pet frog dying, and so he's just a little down. You know, it's been like 10 years, but it still hurts him to this day when old Ribbity ribbited for his last time. But no, the general feel of the crew is relief that they survived the ghost pirate ship, and that relief is starting to turn into almost not arrogant talk, but overconfidence. And you're starting to hear the like, oh man, we're invincible. Aye, lads, we are invincible. Yeah, we're gonna do great. You hear Conchaba, I tell you, I've always known this pirate crew would be the #1 pirate crew in all of the Shackles, all of the inner seas. Every one of them. The inner one, the outer one, the upper one, the southern one, all of them. We will be feared by all and mighty. Indeed, yes, quite. And it's just good. You hear even Owlbear's buh. He's super happy. You know, he's feeling good about himself. And that's the vibe that you're getting, Wakir.
I've been playing Darkest Dungeon like this. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes.
They are a little overconfident. Didn't realize how close that thing was last time.
It's amazing. 30.
That's all right. We'll bloody them.
I like that. So as
Let them enjoy it. They've earned it.
they're working pretty hard too. Like that confidence is going right into their work.
What's the real question is, what is being served for breakfast?
Serve for breakfast? Dude.
What am I eating?
Dude, you've got really, really good salmon. Like salmon lox. Like it's salmon and lox. And you've got like this little like homemade bread that he baked, and it's got a little bit of rosemary on it. Like it's a good breakfast. So you put the salmon on top and you eat it. Like, you know, you're at shore, you're not at sea. He's got a stable ship. You can like do some real cooking.
Oh yeah.
He's actually a gourmet chef. You didn't know that. All right?
Yeah. After
For Caius, he's got like some like cinnamon blood. He put a little bit of cinnamon in it to give a little
Cinnamon blood.
zest. Yeah.
Little kick, just a little kick.
Okay.
After he gets done eating, Harlan actually will go talk to him because he spent, I think, of everyone, Harlan spent the most time with him.
Little cayenne pepper in his morning blood. You know, clear out
Before
the
the mutiny.
sinuses. You could definitely go talk to him. And as you get to the galley, you actually hear him singing. He goes, I'm cooking in the morning, hooray, hooray. I'm not a drunken idiot, do-do-do-da-day. And he's just like in a really good mood. His songs aren't very creative, but he's in a good mood.
Some real Disney shit going on. No, Harlan will, like, once he stops his current through, be like, hey,
Whoa!
you're doing a good job.
What?
You're doing a good job.
Oh,
We appreciate it.
hey,
The whole crew is in a good mood. The
Hey.
cooking's been great.
well, you know, I thank you. I really appreciate that, Harlan, and, well,
Keep up the
No.
good work.
you too. You also keep up the good work. And, give me a quick sense motive check.
Since I don't know when Harlan decided to become the morale officer, but
Okay, don't worry about it. I want to see if you pick up on something.
It's 20, do you?
You're pretty sure he's under the effect of something. Like, he's, like, in too good of a mood. You're getting the impression he's on, like, some kind of upper right now. And give me a quick perception check.
Okay. 13.
All right. Yeah, that's all. You just feel like he's in a like an awkwardly good mood. Maybe it's just the fact that he's no longer drinking anymore. But he's in, like, a really, really, really good mood.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt at the moment, but I'll make a mental note. Keep an eye out if he's this happy all the time. Something's up. But no, I mean, you know, just you gotta let people know when they're doing a good job.
They told me I couldn't drink anymore. They didn't say anything about cocaine.
They didn't say anything about ecstasy. There it is. All right, don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. All right.
But that's it. You just tell him he's doing a good job, and then he'll,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
he'll leave.
Yeah, well, that's good. But as that wraps up, you guys eventually head over to the shoreline, and you are escorted to the center of the village. And you see there's a small gathering of warriors and the shaman. And I'm actually going to move the viewers over to a little visual map here that we have. A little visualized map. There you go. So as you approach, the shaman nods, and you see it looks like he's counting. Like he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He looks at the bird for a second, then looks as it's like hovering, like kind of maybe doing like a little circle in the air, like looks up at it, and then he goes to say something, and then you see him mouth. Technically, it's not on the ground, so he's like, fair enough. But he acknowledges you, Captain. Captain Gaius, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I trust the repairs of your ship are well underway.
Fast as we can make them.
Where do you plan to sail once you are done with these repairs?
I feel like that could be a question that would be very hazardous to our health if the answer got someone else.
I have always found pirates to be a suspicious bunch, both in their own actions and towards the actions of others. But if you are ever to make friends along the shore, perhaps a little bit of trust to bridge the gap.
I think that trust is a currency both won and spent, and I don't think you've earned very much of it yet from me. That said, we're well on our way towards earning it with each other. You haven't stormed my ship. I haven't tried to take your beach. That said, I don't exactly want a Sargavan Navy vessel following where I'm going to be going, because I told you where I was going.
Not. You have abided by the rules of my village. And as you stated, you have not attempted to slit our throats in the night. I will speak plainly, Captain Pius. I have a proposition for you. A business proposal. One that would be lucrative for you and beneficial for me and my people. I am going
happy to
to
hear it.
extend to you a bit of trust. To understand, if you break that trust, my people will break you. Is that understood?
Guys, gives him a nod.
There is a village to the north of here. A bit bigger than my own village. There, fishermen and hunters have been moving into the area that we have claimed. Our fishing and our hunting has not been as successful as previous seasons. And I fear that if they continue to encroach upon our hunting and fishing territories, we will simply be pushed out. I don't wish for you to think less of me about what I am to suggest. But I think we have a problem, and you need a target. Our problem could be your target. What say you, Captain Caius?
Do you think your people are capable of breaking me and they're too large for you to contest with? Why do you think we would have a chance at breaking them?
My people could move up and attack them. But then we would be labeled as pirates. criminals and murderers. But if you are to do it, then it is simply just another pirate attack. I think your crew is capable, but I think that in this situation, we are on our home territory. We would have the advantage. I know my people could take them, but to do so would cause more harm than good. I do not care about the lives of your men, just as I'm sure you do not care about the lives of my people. It is an offer. You may take it or not.
I want only one assurance. I want a half dozen of your men with us. That way, if we die because you sent us into a trap, they die with us.
He narrows his eyes. Perhaps you do not understand the purpose of me asking you to do this.
I think they're going to recognize individuals disguised.
My people are not pirates, Captain Caius. You ask them to be so.
I asked them merely to defend their hunting grounds. The thing that you want done.
Kind of chews on his tongue for a moment. There's a little bit of tenseness in the air. Go ahead.
If you want the actions done but don't want to perform the deed, I understand, but you're still asking for the deed to be performed. A vegetarian might not want to slaughter a cow. Or rather, a vegetarian might slaughter a cow, but still wouldn't eat it. I don't understand you're splitting hairs.
I will send with you 3 of my men. No more, no less.
3 is acceptable.
Nods. Temrak, Eralt, Timmy. 3 of you go with them. And 3 men step forward. And 2 of them have longbows, and one of them is wielding what appears to be like a falchion. And they step forward and look a little disgruntled by it, but they nod at the Captain Caius. This village is several miles to the north, perhaps 10, 15. Go there when the ship is repaired. Raid them as best you can. Take everything. And do not spare any lives.
Caius grins at the last statement. Not such a vegetarian after all, I see.
The village, that is to say, the jungle is a dangerous place. Sure, fishing, living in this land. Bad things happen. And you must be prepared to do bad things as well.
Officers, do you have any questions for the man? Any things we should add?
Edward has like not like a rough map, but kind of like a throwaway map of the area.
Yeah.
That he can write on, and he's going to start asking questions of like how big is the village, where is it at on this map.
So what's interesting is, you remember when you were like scouting all those different villages?
Mm-hmm.
This is actually one of the villages that you scouted. Like, you remember it. It was like really big, and it was a little intimidating. You're like, probably not that one, but that's the one he wants to go fuck around.
Yeah, now it's that one.
Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It's great.
How many men are we going to run into? Approximately.
No more than you can handle, murderer. And the mention of murder is said a little bit with a snicker.
Right.
In my experience, one bad man can take several good men. And as you'd said in your own words, Edward, you are not a good man.
I'm not. Lesser of two evils and all that.
Do you know what time of day they tend to send their fishing vessels out? Because fighting fair is fighting stupid, and if we can hit them when significant portion of their manpower is deployed elsewhere.
Fishing is best in the early hours, just as the sun begins to rise. The light dances off the water, and the fish think it insects. This is when most of their men and women will be away the village.
Hour after dawn, then.
Somewhere around that. We could take advantage, come in from the direction of the sun. I think it's doable, Captain.
I think we can handle it.
We'll just have to be clever bastards as usual.
We'll get it done for you.
How long do
Hey.
the repairs take?
You've probably got another day or two before they're done. The crew's working really fast. Really fast.
Well, we had made sure that we wanted them to fast, but proper.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
They're working
Grok is,
hyper efficiently.
yeah, I'm sure Grok is putting the whip to them to get them to
Oh, yeah.
boots up asses, making sure it's done right.
Yeah.
So
Love it. Love it. So you guys will begin to prepare. Go ahead, Kai.
sorry.
Please. Yeah, no.
Sorry.
You're good.
Before the repairs are done,
Uh-huh.
Caius would like to approach both the officers and particularly Ambrose,
Mhm.
maybe Grok,
Yeah.
about some poison.
Ooh.
Do we have any kind of ingestion poison? Anything we can do to make someone sick from drinking water?
Ooh.
Sick from eating food?
So, Grok does not, but Ambrose looks a little uncomfortable when you ask this question. Ambrose looks a little bit uncomfortable. But as you ask this question, he rubs the back of his neck and he says, "Oh, well, Captain, alcohol used to not really do it for me, so I started mixing up concoctions. I've got something. Unless they are deep into the drink, it'll make them sick, sir."
Excellent. I have a delivery method. I just need the poison.
How much do you need?
16 pounds is about as 16, 20 pounds,
I make it
Something
in
in there.
gallons, sir.
2 gallons.
Nods. I'll have it done in a day's time, sir.
Excellent.
Now I need you to make a very important roll, and I need you to tell me high or low. You're going to roll a D100.
All right. I'm going to go with low, as always. Not 51.
All right, good news. Fish Guts will not fall off the wagon as he makes this stuff. He will maintain his sobriety. Oh, wow. On the freaking right on the
on the
50.
dot.
hey, if
That
you win
was
by an inch or a mile,
nuts.
still a win.
Oh my
We
god.
are on the precipice
Look at
of
that.
rat.
That's literally like him, like with the stuff, making it. He brings it to his lip. He draws in a deep breath and goes, "No, Fish
Wait a
Guts, you're stronger than this." And he sets it down.
He puts it down in the darkest dungeon, like stress thing flashes over his
Yeah.
head, just-
I would assume Grok is behind him with a stick, just ready to
Like ready to wail on him. He sets it down and she
Slowly
goes,
lowers
"Good
it.
job," and slowly puts it back. She's like, "All right, this guy. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it." So, any preparations?
Other than sending Nisara over with the 2 gallons of stuff and saying perishable food, wells, immediate drinking water, whatever you can get access to. Nothing valuable.
She's like really excited about this. Like aggressively. Like she kind of like giggles as you hand this to her, and she asks if she's allowed to stay and watch its effects.
We're going to be by the next day. You'll be there until the attack begins.
She giggles and is like aggressively giddy. Like aggressively giddy. Give me a sense motive check on her.
She likes poisoning people. Surprising for an imp with their natural poison.
She has she's got a kink. She likes to poison people. It's like aggressively likes to poison people. And yeah, that's we've learned something new about her. That's sick fuck. All right,
Captain.
perfect.
Captain, I have no problems you being a vampire. I have no problems with Harlan here and his tieflingness. I got no problem. I got no problems with that. That one makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know what Harlan's done to make him uncomfortable other than like poking him in like with his tail. That's all he's done.
Yeah, no, he's like, I got no problems with like demon kind or anything like that. Like, I mean, whatever.
Caius just looks to Edward and says, "I didn't pick the devil, Mason."
Yeah, your imp is making Edward uncomfortable.
What do you mean? What'd she do to you?
The fact that you just picked up 2 jugs and went.
No. It was like a. It was like a really high pitched giggle. Like it was an aggressive giggle. Kind of. I feel uncomfortable knowing that it exists. Yeah. Why is this being so weird?
Fighting fair is fighting stupid, so
It is.
Oh,
that's the advantage we
absolutely.
got.
It absolutely is. Fighting fair is.
We're not good men. We're bad men.
You are not good men. You are the
People
baddies.
keep telling me that.
All right.
I don't know. I think Wakir's great. He's always come in clutch. He's always healing people. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
unless
people-
there's a fucking mutiny.
To know me
Here's a
is
good
to
guy.
love me.
He's a good man. I like him.
So you said that they were going to send us, what was it, 2 archers and a fighter, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Would it be smarter if we didn't have them in the combat just to try to get some
Yeah.
faith, just to have them there? They don't have to partake in.
It's
Yes?
more so if we die, they die. Less so we're forcing them into the combat.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just kind of
Yeah.
we don't want to
Yeah,
make
no.
sure we're not walking into a trap, because if we do
Yeah.
get in a trap, they die too. So we don't have to make them fight.
And
Edward
I
would
mean, the
make
archers
sure
can take
that-
some pot shots.
Yeah, Edward
Absolutely,
would
they can.
make sure that they would not be seen, if at all possible. Edward
We can
is
dress up-
very
we can
much.
dress up in pirate clothes.
Yeah, Edward is very much like, we need friends.
Plus, they'll be good witnesses to be like, oh yeah, no, they fucked them up. Like, yeah,
Yep.
they're great.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea to like have like them there simply to be like, yes, they did
Yeah.
the thing you asked of them, Shaman, and they
Yeah.
did good. They do good
Yeah.
kill. They kill good kill.
Here I go killing again.
Oh no, here I go killing again. All right, it's good.
Boy.
So, I'm going to have whoever is feeling lucky, I need you to roll me 3d20.
I used all my luck on that 50.
I'll do it.
Actually, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have Zeb, Atomic, and Patrick. Zeb, Atomic, and
Oh, me?
Patrick. Wakir, Edward, and Wakir. Wakir,
So
Edward,
what-
and Harlan, sorry.
Zed.
Fuck.
18-4, okay.
Of course,
You said D20?
Yep.
Yeah, just D20.
Oh,
Jesus
no.
fucking Christ.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. So we cut to a scene of you guys. The ship is repaired. It's been several days. You've managed to have a couple more good meals. The poison is created. The creepy poison imp flew off. Nisara flew off,
Yes.
still giggling the whole way. Just and just
Shut
super
up, or you're gonna get
excited.
heard.
Oh,
You can't be seen.
Super excited. And yeah, she headed off, and we're gonna cut to a scene of you guys sailing. Only takes you maybe like a couple hours to get there. You get out, you have to sail out, you swing over, and I'm gonna have whoever's in the crow's nest make a perception check on the shoreline.
Wouldn't be Harlan, because he's probably actually sailing the ship. So
Well, then everyone
what's,
can make. Let's have everyone make perception checks. You've all got spy glasses. You're super fancy pirates. Love that.
Really? Really? God damn it.
Wow.
Shouldn't have spent money on my spyglass. Goddamn.
Amazing. No. Maybe you're sharing the spyglass. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. What's the bonus to the spyglass? Is it my one?
It reduces the penalties for distance.
Yeah. You
That's
can
the
see.
bonus.
So what you see is several large buildings. So you've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 large buildings on this shoreline. And along the shoreline, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see 6 fishing boats that are currently not out this morning, which is interesting. They're currently not out, but you can see the drag marks. And the shoreline itself looks quiet. Looks very, very quiet, which is interesting. What would you guys like to do?
And it's roughly what time of day?
It's about the time of day you guys are supposed to be approaching.
Okay, so dawn-ish.
Either the poison worked better than we expected, or this is a trap.
What's the weather like? Is the sea choppy? Is it fairly calm?
It's fairly calm. It's just pretty
Okay.
normal
Great-
day. Yeah.
Great fishing weather then. So
Yeah,
that's-
really good fishing weather.
Yeah, that's suspicious. I mean, can we see any movement? You know, amongst the town.
Not
Like,
with
it's-
those perception checks.
not
No
much.
movement.
Okay.
The 26, goddamn.
Yeah.
The right,
Um,
and I rolled a 1 the other time. Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody could have tipped him off.
You think there might be a snitch amongst them?
See a fucking thing out there, Harlan. It's too nice for them not to have boats out.
I concur. This is perfect fishing weather.
It's just
Like I said, the poison could have done more of a number than we thought. Those healthy could still be tending the sick.
This is true.
should we go into it prepared for a trap?
I don't suppose
so.
your little pet thing can.
Can't
I mean, I
call
haven't
it,
seen it. What
Would you? She's not here, is she?
I don't think so. I could call her.
you just get goosed in the side?
You just hear this like really loud in your ear, like she's right there invisible. Ooh. I'm just kidding. It doesn't actually happen.
Should I call her? I can only do it once.
I mean,
if she said she was going to stay here to watch how the poison went, she is witnessing what's happening. She might know why there's nobody.
All right, Caius will spend his full round action to summon Isara.
And as you summon her, she appears before you. Caius, she appears before you. And you see she is doubled over trying not to laugh. Doubled over trying not to laugh. And
What's the situation? All the boats are in.
gasps of, oh, they're all throwing up. Oh, it's wonderful. I think one of them died. Oh, it was so beautiful. I added a little bit of my own poison to it. Oh, it was the best thing ever.
Caius just shakes his head and says, well, let's get the longboats out.
Yep, Edward stamps on the stairs, kind of as a signal for those that were ready to go ashore.
You hear a couple of hop, 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 hop. I'll get ready. Beautiful. 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 So what we're going to do, we're going to cut to a scene of the longboats being launched. You guys getting ready to head off to the shore. And you see as you get closer, so you got a number of men, probably a good 24 men with you getting ready to do this raiding party, right? And I need you guys to give me perception checks again. You do see a couple of people moving about. Many of them have buckets, and it appears they are, well, tending to the wounded, tending to the ill. And you can actually start to hear some shouts, we need more water, we need more bandages, oh god, somebody bring a mop. Like, it's gross. Like, it's just, it's really bad. And you count around a dozen. Only two individuals appear to be unaffected by what is going on. Both of them are females. One is a blonde-haired woman. She is wearing this red kind of like loose-fitting dress. It's got runes like painted on it. Got a red little headband on, and she's wielding this staff, and she She's looking around and she's pointing and giving orders. And then there's another one, a bald-headed woman that has these like gold kind of headdress. Well, it's like thread headdress around, a little bit of twine. And she's got these little gold medallions that are hanging off. But there are, I'd say you count about a dozen people that you guys can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move you over to a brand new battle map, never before seen. It's enormous, by the way. Absolutely enormous. All right.
Damn.
And I've even got your ship on there. Got your ship on there. Super cool. Super cool.
Fucking Normandy.
And it's basically the beach of Normandy. Yeah, it straight up is. That is absolutely right. It's huge. It's even hard for me to even show the people at home. But it's a big ass map, guys. I'll be zooming in and around, showing you guys where you're at. But you guys tell me, where do you want your boat to come ashore? Where do you want your boat to come ashore? And I'm going to be dragging a couple of generic pirates with you. And primarily what we're going to focus on is, do you want to be on the north side of the shore or the south side of the shore? Where does your landing party land?
I guess we'll take them north. If someone else wants to go south, and we can flank or
Take them south.
land together.
Depends on if you guys want to go together, or do you want to like lead different boarding parties? Landing parties, I should say. It's your call.
I think we lead different landing parties.
I like
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
All right,
go
each
south.
of you can pick 2 NPCs to bring with you.
I want.
I want the guy
I'll
that
bring
likes
Griff.
to murder.
Which
Wait.
one?
Oh, you want?
Let's
you
start
want-
with the captain, Captain Caius. Who are you bringing with you?
Syl and Rosie.
Love that journey. Syl and Rosie Cuswell. Done. Linked by your super badass lady friends. Nice. All right.
Gotta get that Inspire Courage.
Gotta get that Inspire Courage. All right, Edward, who are you bringing with you?
I am going to take Shivka.
Shivka?
And...
Oh,
Ooh, wait.
he's super
Yeah,
excited.
Give me Shivka and Griffer.
Ooh, Gripper Tibbs. Love that. Love that. She's been a little distant lately, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's talk to Harlan.
So
Harlan, who are you bringing?
knowing what we were doing, you know that we're gonna hit a thing, and this isn't. You can tell me to go fuck myself at any point.
No.
Because he's an archer, Harlan wanted to have had a conversation with Conchabar and ask him if he knows the spell Gravity Bow.
Well, it's not something that I often cast, but, you know, in a pinch. Give me one moment.
And he's flipping through his book. I don't know, I'm reading this, I'm a sorcerer. Yes, I do, because plot convenience. I mean,
What a convenience.
Because, well, you see, I got a little more powerful this past couple of weeks. I learned a new spell. I noticed you're always using a bow. You've always been very kind to me. I figured, why the hell not?
Sure. So he'll take Conchabar, and then you wanted Narwhal, didn't you, Wakir? You wanted the murder boy.
Whichever one was the guy who wants to always kill things.
well, that's
Narwhal
not
was-
very specific.
That's
Yeah.
why. That's why I was like, which one?
You
The
have
one
no
who
idea
wa-
how much it does
the
not
one
know
who-
things done.
The one who called me out on the murder
Narwhal.
shit.
That was Narwhal. Was
Narwhal.
he was murder boy. I'm pretty sure.
I want him
yeah.
for sure.
Because I'll take Conchabar, but I want a close quarter fighter with me, just because we'll have 2 range. I'd like to have some melee coverage.
I mean, Mahim's not a bad choice. You could also bring Owlbear if you want to.
Oh fuck yeah! Let's
You
get
want
Owlbear
Owlbear?
in there.
Done.
Yeah.
I was
Owlbear,
gonna say
Hawthorne.
Owlbear or Cutthroat.
Because Owlbear fucks, dude.
Owlbear
Yeah,
does
so
fuck. He does
I'll
fuck.
take
Alright.
I'll take Conchabar, and then Owlbear. Yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll come in somewhere. Let's see if it'll let me point somewhere around here.
I'm just plopping you guys on the shoreline.
Okay.
And it's just going to be kind of where your boats end up. All right,
Fair
just
enough,
for
fair enough,
plot
fair
convenience. Basically,
Yeah.
there's these little roads that lead up, and I'm putting each of you by one of those little roads as you lead up.
Okay.
And then finally, certainly but not least, we've got good old Wakir. Good old Wakir, you'll be landing on the shoreline. Who are you bringing with you? You've got Narwhal Tate.
Narwhal.
Yeah.
And is Ratline already taken?
No, he's not.
He is not.
What is he again?
He's
Rogue
kind of
fighter.
like a rogue fighter
Was he like a
Okay.
swashbuckler kind of dude?
kind of
Yeah, I'll
guy.
take
Yeah.
him.
This sort
Yeah.
of thing?
I'll take him.
Oh man, this is super exciting. I'm so excited. We're gonna fucking kill some people and steal their shit. Good old rat line. And Narwhal tastes like, oh, it's gonna be great. Finally, get to bash some skulls, chop some heads, chop skulls, bash heads. Yeah! And he's just like screaming, war. All right, and with that being said, my friends, I'm gonna drop in a little bit of combat music, and we are gonna get wild. And I need everyone to roll initiative. Let's get after it.
Okay.
Make sure you click on your character.
Yeah, I gotta. Oh, it's always it's at the top. I gotta roll for the bird. Blackbeak's got a good initiative. High
Damn,
dex.
one more.
Thank God Blackbeak has a good one, because
Well, he's got fucking 20 dex, dude. He's a fucking bird. It's nuts.
I found
does
out there's an API I can get that does like mass group initiatives when I do these big fights, and I just have to figure out how it works because it sounds bonkers.
Oh, that's what I did.
I know there was a thing at one time where you could like
Be right back. I'm way down the initiative order.
you could put a flag on like, oh, these are all fighter guy, and then you could click a thing and it would roll all your fighter guys at once and then all your bow guys at once or something. But that was a while back. I don't know if it's the same thing or not.
Super long while ago. I think
Yeah.
it existed, and it doesn't work anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't that well because all the guys working on shit all left.
Yeah.
They got sick of Roll20 breaking their stuff every patch.
Alrighty then, my friends. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this battle map, and we're going to be bouncing around a bunch, which is super exciting. It's going to take a while. Now, the good news is, I'm going to have to be giving each of these guys, I'm going to be giving them a perception check to see if they realize that the shoreline is being invaded. And survey says, nope. So he's going to move over to this building. He's helping out some of the sick. This fighter here, he's going to get a check. 7. Nope. Somehow he doesn't realize he's moving back up the shoreline. Tribal sorcerer. She doesn't realize. Wow. Narwhal looks to Akir. Aye, sir. What are your orders? Run up, start bashing, chopping, killing. What do I do?
If they resist, you know what to do.
Yeah! He got a barbarian level, so he's got 60-foot movement. He just runs up the shoreline. This fighter here is going to get a check. 22! He looks over and hears the screaming. He hears the screaming. That is Narwhal screaming, and he shouts, Raiders! Raiders! The village is under attack! To arms! To arms! And you'll hear the 2 arms call come out. And let's see, this guy here is going to move over. He's got a short bow that he's going to draw, and he's going to take a shot. Although as he does so, he kind of makes a vomiting noise. Ooh, that is actually a hit on Narwhal. Oh, there's a 1d6 plus 1. Pink! Narwhal takes 2 damage. This fighter right here is going to maneuver over. Double move down to here, getting ready on the shoreline. Blackbeak. Good old Blackbeak.
Let's see. There's got fucking 80 feet. I want to get him stuck in it. Just yeah. Blackbeak will delay until after Harlan's turn. Like he's ready to go, and Harlan's like, hold. So he'll delay.
Beautiful. Alright, this guy right here is going to maneuver over. He doesn't have a long bow, but he's going to get ready, and he's got a sword in his hand, and he draws it. He's got a little shield, and he gets ready to try and defend against you. Anshabar starts chuckling to himself and says, Ah, how quaint! They have shields and swords. Permission to engage, sir.
Fire at will.
Lightning! And except instead of lightning, it's just magic missile, but he screams lightning, and these like kind of lightning-esque magic bolts fly at this guy and deal him 2d4 damage plus 2.
And I'll tell him next round, bow me.
Aye, sir.
Next round, whatever. You know what I mean?
Next time.
Yeah, next
Next time. All right, this gentleman here is going to maneuver over. He sees Caius, and he's going to take a quick little pot shot at you. 16 is probably a miss.
Yeah, I have 18.
Plinks off your armor. Griffer Tibbs looks over at her commanding officer, and she doesn't ask for permission. She just charges, and she gets right up next to him. She's actually wielding now. She has a hammer, and she runs up with this giant ass fucking basically like a maul, and she runs up and she just swings it and tries to sweep his legs. And let's see what happens. She has character levels now. Oh, Griffer Tibbs. Oh, Griffer Tibbs. You sly devil.
You know what? Sorry.
12 damage. 12 damage this guy. She runs up and just cracks his knee. She's basically wielding an Earthbreaker now, because in my headcanon, she's got a big-ass hammer. That's what Griffer Tibbs is about these days.
I love that hammer so much. I love the look of it.
It's fucking awesome, dude. Just a giant-ass sledgehammer. I love it so much. All right, so she runs over. She bashes that guy. And Shifka looks at her commanding officer, at good old Edward, and she says, "Should I charge as well, sir?"
Have at it.
Yeah! And she's going to run up, and she is going to charge and go for she is a monk, so she's just going to go for a punch. 16 is actually a hit. She will deal a d8 plus 4, another 6 damage to this guy, and she is actually also going to attempt a stunning fist. This guy is currently sickened, so he's got some minuses. 13 is a fail. That man is stunning fisted and also took 6 damage. That is so bad for him. Harlan Blackmane the Fourth. What would you like to do?
Harlan Blackmane the Fourth. Oh man, if only. Harlan is going to cast Aspect of the Falcon on himself and start moving. I don't know where I want to support them. You know, he'll move. Actually, okay, hold on. Cancel that. Cancel the movement. Sorry. Move here so he can get undo. He'll move about here so he can see both roads, incoming dudes.
I like that.
And then he will see Blackbeak had delayed. So that'll be his turn, and then Blackbeak is delayed till after him. So he will move. So he's got 80 feet. He can take off and land. Yeah. And then bite that guy.
I like that. Ah, bird! No! Ah!
This is a man-sized bird, by the way.
Ah, bird!
He's
No!
a big fucking bird. 13.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
That's a miss. That's fine.
All right, now we move over to a fighter that's inside. He begrudgingly gets himself up, then moves outside to prepare. Edward, you're up next, my dude.
Edward is going to draw his 2 cutlasses, crack his neck, and I'm going to come here and schwang.
Get after it, big dog. Let's go. The man is currently stunned. He's having a very bad day.
All good. He's taking it pretty well between the Earthbreaker and the Stunning Fist.
I give Earthbreaker to all my Blood Ragers because it's hilarious. I love it so much.
24 for 9. He's actually still up, but he ain't happy.
Is that not a confirmed crit?
Oh my god, that was the first attack. Excuse me. 9 plus 11. All right, he's actually still up, but he looks like he's on his last breath. Looks like he's on his last breath. Yeah. Jesus, indeed. Nisara.
Go off with them some terms of surrender. I think I see their leadership up there.
Can I poison her if she says no?
No, you'll get killed. You'll get cut down behind their lines.
And she disappears and flies off. You can move her token, because it is yours to move.
Yep. I think she can double move over there. Nope, not quite.
Oh,
She can get to there.
Love that. Love that, love that, love that. Alright, this fighter here
is going to double move to get up next to you guys.
I don't think any of them are capable of seeing a 55, but just for the purpose of rolling.
No. Double move over to yonder. This fighter here has some choices. He's going to double move down to here. And Slippery Sly. She is waiting for orders, actually. She is waiting for orders. What should she do?
Let's go.
She nods,
Nice.
and she will charge. And as she charges, she is actually going to attempt a trip combat maneuver. Let's see what happens. 18 against this guy is... just misses, unfortunately. She goes for the trip. Oh, wait, she charges. That does give a bonus. That is a +2. So she actually gets a 20, so this guy is knocked to the ground as she sweeps his legs. Rosie Cusswell is going to begin a bardic performance, which is going to give +1 to attack and damage to everyone can hear it. She's being real fucking loud. Real loud. So everyone's getting a +1 to attack and damage. This fighter right here, Sly, he's going to charge her and make a quick attack roll. Oh my god.
Is she a level 1 or 2? I mean, a level 5 bard?
No, she's a level, 3 bard.
Okay, so that Inspire Courage is different from mine.
Correct.
So y'all will have to add another Inspire Courage
Yeah,
with
that's
her
what
name on it.
That's what I just did.
9 damage to Sly. She gets slashed. Not good. All right, Wakir, you are up next.
Well, I'm way down here at the bottom line.
Yeah.
Well, I will immediately cast where is it? Instant armor on myself. And that gives me chainmail armor, basically.
I like it.
That's it. Oh, yeah, then I'll move my 5. I can't even, I've got to focus in on it. It's so huge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll be it.
All right, this fighter over yonder is also going to pivot down to the south here. Prepare himself. Ah, the priestess of the tribe. The priestess of the tribe. She is going to move up to here. And she is actually going to cast prayer. So Edward, Griffer, and Shivka all have a -1 to attack. And a couple of her allies in the front all have a +1 to attack. She has cast prayer for them.
You just take off Inspire effectively.
Effectively, you take off Inspire. That is correct.
The normal bap.
Yeah, a little bap. A little bip. A little boop. Right.
Sorry to anybody on stream who heard that. My dog got his foot in the baby gate.
Oh no. Caius the Kinless, you're up next.
Caius is going to charge, and we could have buffed in the longbow, correct? I have one spell I can buff with.
Absolutely, you can have buffed in the longbow, 100%. I'd be offended if you didn't.
Excellent.
Shit, I could have attacked her.
Okay. So,
Love that.
The more you know.
so the bite is there, but the bite probably missed.
Buh. That is a 16 and another 6. He's also prone, so 9 is a 14. That just misses, actually.
Oh, actually, it's a 16 with charge.
That hits then. That actually hits. That is another 7, and he
Excellent.
looks super bloodied and super messed up. You literally pounce on him, and you're just slash, and you bite him, and Sly is just like, yes, feed. She loves
And
it.
I do believe that he takes 1 con damage from my, because I can drink with this.
Oh
with this,
man, really?
with the bite. I'm checking right now. I'm making sure,
He
but
loses
I'm pretty
even
sure you
more
can
HP
drink.
then. That's horrible. That's so bad. Look it up. But as that
Oh, I am.
happens, Owlbear is going to look left and right.
That-
Go ahead.
He's a human, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I have to be a human because I can't drink off anyone else.
Owlbear is going to charge this guy on the corner. Owlbear is going to make a quick Oh, Owlbear, no. Oh, no, Owlbear. Owlbear charges forward, and it doesn't go well for Owlbear. Owlbear is sickened for 1d6 rounds as he goes, brah! And this guy, like, takes his sword and, like, baps him in the chest. Like, just, like, with the pommel. And Owlbear goes, bleh, and throws up on the ground. As he gets the wind knocked out of him. Poor Owlbear for 4 rounds. Owlbear. Oh no. Oh no. Owlbear. First time Owlbear not have good turn. That's okay. He goes, buh. Just a sad buzz. Rat's
Yes,
line.
if you have a bite attack, you can drink blood automatically as part of your bite.
Love that. Alright. This guy's gonna move around. Guy here. Alright, we are now... Okay, this is the top of the round. Now here's where an interesting mechanic of this fight is going to come into play. You still have a crap ton of people on your boat. Guess what your boat is equipped with? Your boat's equipped with some ballistas and also some archers and things like that. You guys get to shoot a volley, and that volley will deal 2d6 to every enemy on this beach. As basically you guys rain down hellfire. So whoever's feeling lucky, go ahead and roll me a 2d6, please.
I can do it.
Oh my god. So the guy in front of Griffer Tibbs and next to Edward that's been getting, like just bashed and bapped and slashed, you hear this whistling noise, and then an arrow that's got some very interesting fletching on it. You're pretty sure it was one of the guys that you brought along. Plants one right in this guy's face, and he drops. And everyone else is going to be taking 7 damage as well, which is fantastic. All right. So next up is this fighter right here. He is going to charge Griffer Tibbs because she's right there. Oh no! Doesn't confirm.
Okay.
Ooh. That was almost bad. All right, so she takes 8 more damage. Well, actually, it's 8 damage. The first hit she's taken. The tribal sorcerer, however, begins to kind of like move her hands around, and you see this tiny red bead appear in her hand, and she takes it and she throws it behind Griffer Tibbs and Edward and what have you. And this is about to be hurty for all of you. Let me see where she can plant this. Yep. I think she'll put it right. I don't think she can put it anywhere where it's going to get everybody and not hit her friends. It's good. That's actually good for you guys. All right. I need Griffer, I need Edward, and I need Owlbear to make reflex saves as a fireball explodes behind you. 17 is good enough. 17 is good enough. 20 is good enough. All right, you guys will be taking half of this. Oh, wow, that's not that good. You take 7 damage, and then I gotta do it for her. She's taking half. Griffer Tibbs is taking half. All right, not bad. So you take 7 damage as a fireball goes off behind you. Griffer's looking a little toasty in this point. She's looking a little bit toasty. Tam Narwhal is going to charge this guy and try to bury his Dwarven War Axe into his face. 15 is unfortunately a miss. Damn, Narwhal.
Come on, Narwhal.
No, what's he doing? Alright, this guy takes 7 damage. Oh, old Narwhal. So Narwhal charged right here. And this gentleman over here is going to move over to the captain. And then this gentleman here is going to try and shoot. Shoot, maybe? I think he's gonna try and shoot. That's what he's like. Gonna shoot at Narwhal. 8 is a miss. Fighter here has a bird to contend with. He's gonna swing on the bird. 13's a miss.
That is indeed a miss.
That guy is having a bad day. Blackbeak is up next.
Blackbeak is going to bite Claw. The man that attempted to shake him because the bird's not smart, but he knows when to fuck somebody up.
Squawk!
So, bite, claw. So
12 to miss, 21 and 24 are both hits, which is amazing. -6, -5. That guy's having a really bad day. He's literally getting pecked and clawed apart by a massive bird, a massive avian. Contrabas like, oh hell, no one said they had magic. Shit, oh crap. And he runs up and he's gonna grab onto your bow and he's like, get to bowing, sir. And he's like, grabs onto it, and it gets powerful and big. There's like this green energy swirling around your bow, and as you pull it back, it makes this like tick 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 kind of noise. It's gravity bowed. It's sweet. All right, so that's good. That's good for you. Conchbar does his turn. This fighter here takes some additional damage. He's gonna try to stand up, and probably get killed by either you or Sly. So. It's whoever wants to take the attack of opportunity right here. Jesus, mother of God.
Jesus.
motherfucker.
Right.
We're going to take the bite attack because that's funny. So as he goes to get up, you just and rip out his throat. I'm going to give you a free intimidate check because that's fucking terrifying.
I'm good at those, and anyone within 10 feet of me is actually at a -4 against fear effects.
Yeah, they're all shaken as well as sickened. So they're taking a -4 to everything. It's terrible. Why are you like this? Griffer Tibbs is coughing up blood, but she's still up. She is actually going to swing on the guy next to Edward. She's going to go for the guy next to Edward. Let's see what happens. What is that? That is a 19 to hit, which is a hit. She will deal 6, 18 damage. Let's fucking go. Boom. Wallop. And then she's going to 5 foot back as she's kind of coughing up some blood right now, unfortunately. Shivka is going to 5 foot in to kind of like close the flank, seeing that her friend is hurt. She's also going to try to punch the guy in front of Edward. And she's going to flurry of blows, actually, on this one. So 13's a miss. 13's a miss, unfortunately. So she swings twice and misses. Harlan Blackmane. You see your friends are in a bit of dire straits. What would you like to do?
Alright. Harlan is going to, I believe, Blau, I made one that works for Gravity Bow.
Gravity Bow?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just changed the
Good
1d8
luck.
value. So, seeing that, the bird is handled that, he will tell Conchabar,
Oh, my eyes! Oh, God!
like, help the bird if you can, get some entertainment out of that one. And then, he's gonna shoot, they're gonna be in cover either way, but he can hit that caster.
She can. You can. He can.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's what he is going to attempt to do.
Make the pew-pews.
Make the pew-pews
Harlan,
with the no, it's a thwomp now because it's a gravity
Not a
bow.
thwip. It's a thwomp.
Thwomp. Harlan, thwomp.
Alright, so... Oh. God damn it, token select. I'm sorry.
I believe.
Ruler. I believe! Yes.
I
no,
believe
click
I can fly.
back, cover, yes.
I believe I can
I still have my
fly,
Inspire
God.
Courage. 14 for 8 and 22 for 7.
22 for 7 is a hit. The 14 for 8, unfortunately, is a miss. But you hear this thwomp thunk. Takes the arrow in her shoulder and looks over, and you see her shout some orders to go and kill that guy, is what she
Okay.
says.
The rapid shot damage isn't gravity bowed.
It is not.
It's not. Okay, so that's... Oh, it didn't...
Way deeper in the macro.
Yeah, it probably is. So, what did it roll? I rolled a 4. So, that should be 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah, roll 2d6 plus 1.
So let's roll 2d6. So 10.
That's a lot better.
Nice. Gonna add an additional 3 damage to her. She does not like that.
Yep, and I will.
Little fighter
fix that.
here is shaken, but he's gonna move forward and he's gonna swing. Let's see if he can hit you. Does a 4 do it? Nope. Okay, well, he kind of throws up a little bit and also is shaking in his old bootsies. Not having good. Edward, you, my friend, are up next.
I'm going to attack the one that's in front of me.
Love that.
So, fighting, full flank. We have Inspire Courage? Yes?
You do.
Should be +1.
Oh, yeah, no,
you,
it's a different
you do,
one.
but you're
So,
a negative
yeah.
1 anyways.
Yep, so no Inspire Courage. Yes. How's that?
Well, here's what I'll tell you.
Oh,
Here's what I'll tell you. That was a pretty good attack. That's the
30
guy in
damage
front
round.
of you, right? Jesus.
Yes.
All right, so he takes 9, and then he takes 19. So you bring your first cutlass up, you gut him. As he's trying to hold his guts back in, you take your cutlass and stab him through the neck, like into his heart, and he just drops and slides off your sword. That is a dead man, sir. That is a dead man. Holy shit balls. That was amazing.
This is a test roll. Ignore it, please.
Totally fine. All right. Nasara. She's up next.
I go up there and start whispering in this lady's ear about if you surrender, you'll live.
Did that at it?
She flips around in the direction of where she hears this voice, and she begins to cast an incantation.
Okay, it did.
Doesn't seem like she's listening, but hey, that's all right. We kind of expected that, right? That's all good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. That's
Fireball
funny.
her. See what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. All right. So that was the Narissa moving
We gave
over
you a
to
chance.
there.
We gave you a chance.
All right. This fighter here is gonna swing. In fact, what he's gonna do is he's gonna provoke attack of opportunity to swing around behind. Actually, try to get into a little bit of flanking. Actually, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna go for Griffer. Actually, so he's gonna provoke from Shivka, who will swing. 25 is a hit. 9 damage, and she's gonna stunning fist this, so he's got to make a fort save. Oh, he makes it. He does make the fort save.
Okay.
The guy does take 9 damage, and he swings around to Griffer Tips, and he's gonna swing on her. And he's got the bonus. 11 is a miss, thank God. This fighter over here is going to move up to Narwhal. Swing on him. 12 is a miss. Slippery Sly is going to make an acrobatics check to pivot away. She's actually pretty nimble. 20 is... I believe that's good enough on these guys. They have an 18. They have a 19. So she is going to disengage, pivots around behind to get into like a position where she can flank this guy, and she's going to attempt to... Wait, you killed that guy. Hold on.
She could also take a much better route than that. She can just diagonal through.
Yeah, what she's going to do is she's going to diagonal through. She wants to get to here. That's where she wants to get. So she can flank this guy, and then she's going to go for the boots. 23 is a hit. 6. 11 damage, and she is going to inflict a disabling strike, because she is a rogue. And she is going to lower his AC by 2. So he is
Nice.
even easier to hit now, which is fantastic for you. And Rosie continues her bardic performance. She's just going to move up 20 feet to here, and she's just like, there once was a ship named the Devil's Deed, and they just went in and killed these guys. Look away, not my best work today. All right, but anyway, so she does that. And next up is this fighter here, right here, who is going to 5 foot over, try to attack Slippery Sly. Let's see, he's got a +4, 14's a miss. I'll cure twice round. You're up next, my dude.
Okay, can I move under these trees or have to go around?
Absolutely.
5,
Absolutely.
10, 15, 20, 25,
Absolutely.
30. And he will... Let's see, make sure that I am in range.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. For... Does any of these guys in front of Narwhal injured?
Yes, all of them have taken arrows and ballista shots and are all damaged currently.
Okay. I'm going to cast Murderous Command
Oh no.
on this one.
No.
And due to the fact that I just took Greater Spell Focus Enchantment,
Oh no.
It's now a +2 to the difficulty, so that'd be a 16.
Does a 14 do it?
Nope.
Well, he wants to
So-
murder his friend,
Yes.
and that happens on his turn, right?
Believe so.
Yeah.
The target of middle shield obeys the target attacks its near side on its next turn with a
That's
melee weapon or natural
horrible
weapon.
for it. Well, this guy doesn't realize his friend's not an ally right now, so he goes to pivot and like move away, provoking from both his friend and Narwhal.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
Jesus.
I just love how
15. That is a hit because he's considered flat-footed, which is hilarious.
I get other people to do my fighting.
-5. He's like, what the hell are you doing? And Narwhal is going to go, "Bleh." Oh, and he goes, bleh.
Ugh, goddamn.
17
no.
is not a confirmed crit miss, but that's all right. The priestess sees that things are not looking great. Not looking great. She is actually going to back up, and she is going to channel positive energy. 5. Ooh, wow. 5 HP back. Oh, boy. Good for you.
Still not safe.
Caius, the motherfucking kinless. What'd you like to do?
Caius is going to chop the one right there.
I mean, when it's his turn, can you just automatically delete the token in front of him and just save
All
us
right,
the
that is
time?
18.
That's a real good hit.
2.
Oh my
29.
Jesus.
-9. And that guy gets split in half. Just split in half.
Yeah,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
Caius
don't
is gonna
say.
5-foot step up.
Yeah.
Why is Caius captain?
That's why. That's why Caius is captain. All right. Owlbear is not feeling great, but he's still badass. And he's not happy that someone's attacking his friend Griffer Tibbs. So he's going to pivot around over to here. And he's going to try to go for the boots. But 22. There we go, Owlbear.
Thank God. Brain.
Let's go, baby. 10 damage. Thunk! Buh! He says as he does that.
A mighty ball.
Ratslan is going to move up. And he's going to go for the shickety shanks. All right, Ratslan, you can do it. 17's a hit. Let's go. And he deals 13 damage to this guy. And he's also going to do a disabling strike to his AC as well, because he's also a rogue in my headcanon. All right, this guy here, so he did that.
The ship fires, doesn't it?
So this guy here, yeah, we're not a ship pirates. 2d6, whoever hasn't rolled already.
Let's do it.
Walk here or Zeb.
Yep, cool.
That's for Zeb.
10,
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. That's dirty. That is dirty, gentlemen. Absolutely dirty. All right, so let me start dealing 10 damage as this volley comes down.
Well, it
Yeah,
about
but-
averages out between the longbows and then ballistas.
You're
are
gonna
actually
watch out for those
3d8.
volleys. So they should be able to hit us too.
Nah. You
We've got
guys
some
are,
actual.
you guys
we've
are
got some actual
actually
longbow people.
component. You
Yeah.
guys are smart. Yeah,
I think we left everyone who was accurate behind.
yeah, that's what we
as
did.
well.
Yeah.
We've got like 2 or 3.
I mean, if you want me to
longbows
start
pretty good.
killing you guys too, that's totally
Well,
fine.
Just
but
saying, eventually,
Yeah.
we're gonna be in
eventually,
there with them.
eventually, but you're not currently. Not currently. All right, this guy's not looking great, but he sees that he is flanking Shivka, so he's gonna go for it. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
She's probably got a fuckload of hit points though.
Oh my God.
She had.
All
a
right,
fuckload of
I
hit
have
points.
I have bad news. As we watch Shivka, we watch she is like roaring, and we watch this guy take his blade, and she goes to swing, and as she swings, he ducks under and plunges his sword up into her gut, and like up into where you think her heart is, and her arms go limp, and she just drops to the ground, very, very unconscious.
Is she our,
You're not
singer?
you're not sure if she's dead, but
No,
she
she's-
doesn't look good. That's all I'm saying. It'll take some time to figure out if she's still up or not, but that was a heavy blow. This
No,
guy's
she's
gonna
not our
5
bard.
foot.
okay.
Gotcha.
The tribal sorcerer is going to 5 foot, and she casts a spell, and her eyes glow this kind of like greenish color, and she says, "You little fucking devil, I will pluck your wings and throw you back into the 9 hells." Here she can now see Nisara. Sarah?
Sorry, yeah.
The little fuck. Alright. Ham is currently flanked, but he also doesn't care. He's gonna 5 foot over.
He's
5
was
over
he
to here.
flanked?
Oh,
we
no,
had
he's
that guy as
flanking
our
this
buddy.
guy. He's gonna go with this guy. That guy's right
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
24 is a hit.
Jesus.
For 12 damage. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Love to see it. You'll love to see it. This fighter here is going to charge Caius. Pink. Poor guy. That poor guy just ran up to Caius and was like, I'm gonna get him! Die, vampire! Tink. That's it.
Oh.
Nothing crazy. Like, oh, that's a minor inconvenience. Alright, where's this guy at? I lost track of where I was.
He's down.
Down there? Let me see. Hold on.
He's down by me.
That him? Oh, there he
down in
is.
the back.
Alright. This guy's gonna charge the guy over here. He looks alone.
Oh,
22?
hold on a second.
You would have got.
We've been on the role play screen this whole time, Wolf.
Wait, are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I almost thought you were for a second. Then I was like, no, because you've been moving your tokens, you son of a bitch.
No. Like
No,
on
and-
Twitch.
Oh,
on
really?
Twitch. Yeah.
Oh my god. Have I really been? That's fine. Whatever. We've been describing it. It's all good. Maybe that's why people stopped watching. I'm an idiot. Wow. At least
Hey,
we
it's not,
experienced it.
it's not a
I'd
stream if
forgotten.
it isn't scuffed.
Oh, it's so
I've
scuffed.
forgotten to put, but yeah, that does hit.
That is hilarious. I've been bouncing the map around so people could see what was happening, and I've been watching it, but I had the 2 windows open, and I was like, oh, right, I never moved the roleplay screen over. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. All right, well, it's fine. You know, theater of the mind and all that. That's half of what role-playing is. I'm actually blushing right now. I'm so embarrassed. That's so funny. Thank you for correcting me, like an hour in. All right, so this guy charges, and
Yeah, he hits me.
he hits you, and he's going to deal 1d8 plus 3. 11 damage. Jesus.
Jesus.
That's fun. This guy's being attacked by a bird. He's going to go for it.
Best of luck to him.
21?
Nope.
Fuck my life.
Fucking
Blackbeak's
bird,
turn.
man.
Yeah. I mean, his AC goes down when he gets big, so it equals out eventually. Blackbeak's gonna attack that guy.
So,
Because...
that's so funny that I spent the first half of this fight on the roleplay screen.
Oops, I clicked it twice.
Oh
Sorry.
my
Ignore the last
god.
one.
So all you hear is, oh god, my eyes, ah, and Blackbeak just tears that guy apart. That's
Nice.
super fucked up. Contrabar, you just hear Contrabar from behind you going, oh, that silly bird. And he is going
That's
to
bigger than Contraband.
step up, and he is actually going to. What he's going to do? He's going to cast Cat's Grace on you. If you aim.
It might not stack with Falcon. What type of bonus is it?
It is a enhancement bonus.
Enhancement.
I don't think it stacks with aspect of the Falcon.
Does it give you a dex bonus? Cat's Grace is just a dex bonus.
Oh,
Dex
is
bonus.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus,
well, yeah,
plus
yeah, yeah.
2 to Dex, which is a plus 2 to attack.
Fuck
Which is
yeah,
a good
bud.
thing.
Let's
He'll
go.
be like, all right, old boy, shoot with the grace of the kitty. Meow. And
Wow.
that's what he will say. And then Griffer Tibbs is still super fucked up, but she's got a chance to 5 foot over to here and try to earth break this guy. Oh no, wait, her friend's down. Oh shit. She's gonna try to earth break this guy in front of her. Come on, Griffer, you do it. 20 is a hit. $16 damage to that guy. He's looking almost dead. 5 foot's back. Shivka's gonna make a really important con save. And we'll see how she does.
Did we get a hero point when we leveled up?
You did. Would you like to give her your hero point?
Yeah, I'm gonna give her my hero point.
Okay, that's important. Wow! Wow! Shipka needed to roll a 20 not to die. Alright? She's stable at like -10.
Like, she doesn't have very high comp. She's got like a 12 comp, right? She's a negative 10 right now, but she somehow stabilizes. Holy mother of God. All right, that's interesting. Well, she's stable. I'm going to put a little 1 for stable. Let's go Shivka. Harlan Blackmane, you good
All right.
sir are up. Oh my
So-
God. That was really nice of you, Edward. You are a pirate with a heart of gold. The shaman
Very-
was right.
Buried deep down. Yes.
He's a team player, is what he is.
Pirate with a heart of gold. That's
When
so
I need my
good.
babs, I'm going to keep my babs alive.
That is so good.
So Harlan's going to try and throw a shot through here at this lady that he has shot, who then healed. But now he's like, oh, what am I gonna do? Second verse, same as the first, so he's gonna shoot at her. All right, so. Oh god, the token sucks. I keep keeping the ruler selected. This one, all right. Yes.
Doing God's
Go through all
work.
my options. Yeah. Go through all my options. Yes. Mm.
16 is a hit for 12. And as she turns to face her friend, she takes the arrow and she says, "There's too many!" And the next one takes her in the back of the neck, through her throat, and she drops. And she's down. Dust
Nice
yourself off,
spot.
man. You dead. Wow, Harlan. Good shot. Edward, you're
Yeah,
up next,
for
my
once.
dude.
I'm going to attack this one who is. Wait, no. When does he go? Okay, he's gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy who's been fucked up.
He's super messed up right now.
Yeah, we're just gonna take him out.
Go for broke, baby. Go for broke.
Yeah. Boom.
You know, one good hit will probably drop this guy.
Well, knowing my rolls.
Hit for 14 drops him. You swing your blade around the other one. The 13, unfortunately, is a miss. Unfortunately, is a miss. That sucks. That sucks for them.
I just had a quick follow up in case that first one didn't get him.
Sarah.
Is going to cast her once a day suggestion on the
What?
sorceress.
You sassy bitch.
And essentially be like, come now, surrender.
What's the
Oh,
DC?
that makes it 15.
Aw, I was really excited. She'd be like, no, throw down your arms. This is a great idea. The tiny little red bitch. She is correct. We should surrender. No, that's nope. Like,
And
get
she's
wrecked.
going to go ahead and fly off into the... She can only go 60, actually.
Love that.
Fly off into the brush and give an actual stealth check.
Ooh, sassy girl. Not bad. Pretty good. Disappears in the tree line. All right, this fighter here is gonna move around because he's got murderous command and wants to kill his friends. And the Narwhal is going to let it happen because he knows what Wakir is about. Because he doesn't want to distract the guy. This guy moves around. He's going to go for the boops. And is a miss, unfortunately. And Murderous Command wears off.
I just love how Wakir is so nice and jovial, but he's casting like nauseous clouds, murderous command, just fucking everybody up. I love it.
He's going to acrobatics over to here.
Don't want you to be an
24 is
alcoholic
good.
anymore.
And she is going to go for the Swingalinga. And she is going to roll with a +8. Everyone's a hit. Dang, girl. It's 2d6. Oh my god. She's going to apply Disabling Strike and a -2 to his AC as well.
Everyone's AC up here is fucked.
Super fucked. Rosie Cutswell continues her bardic performance, but she's going to hop behind this boat so that guy doesn't charge her. That's smart. This gentleman here is going to maneuver around here and is going to go for the boops. 15 is a miss. Tink! Walk
I'm
here.
having real good luck over here.
You are having a great time, Captain Caius. If anyone questions your captaincy now, they are just stupid.
Lead by example.
What to do?
Lead by badassery is what I'm saying.
Caius is very much a guy who does not look at explosions when he walks away.
Wakir was not happy that this man deigned to touch him. So he's going to 5-foot step.
Only the sweet, salty waves of Besmara's ocean can touch me. For I am walk here, twice drowned. 0.5.
He calls upon Besmara. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
what's the weather like today?
What do
It's
you
calm.
want? What do you want it to be?
No, I
Walk
mean,
here.
what is it? Just tell me.
Well, let me roll on my little sheet. Hold on one second. 65. Let me check my weather sheet. All right.
And I think I know what you have in mind there, Joaquin.
Mm.
You know what? You know what? You know what? It's slightly overcast.
Oh, I mean, is it kind of hot?
A little warm, yeah.
Hot and cloudy conditions?
I would say so, yes.
Hmm.
Woo!
Oh, what could you possibly what could you possibly do with that domain that you have chosen? I
I'm
wonder.
nervous, but excited. Ooh!
He calls upon Besmara, and a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide lightning bolt strikes down,
Yes!
hits him.
God!
So sad.
With the weather, it's 3d10
Yeah, he must.
reflex save.
So what's crazy is the normal weather did more damage. I'm gonna give you the normal weather damage because it was more damage.
Yeah.
And they get what do they get a reflex save?
Yeah.
A reflex for half.
Oh boy,
Yeah, it's-
does a 5 do it? Nope.
No.
Okay, so he just gets lightning bolted and takes a couple
Cardio
arrows in the chest.
skeleton.
Yeah,
And thunder.
this fighter here is in a real bad spot. He's gonna 5-foot up and I guess go for. No, actually, he saw that guy cast lightning, and you hear him say, "Shaman, kill that shaman! They will fall!" And he's going to disengage, try to charge, which provokes attacks of opportunity from both your friends. Oh
And
my
flanking. And
god!
flanking.
Oh my
That's a sneak
god!
attack.
So this guy goes the lunge forward, and Ratsline just flips his short sword around, and as he goes forward, he jumps up, driving into the guy's neck, lands him on the ground, pulls it out, and goes, "You're next, fucker!" And the other guy's like, "Ah!"
Good.
That's super dead, man. Jesus. All right, we are over to Caius the Kinless. You are just having a ball up here.
Having a great old time.
What would you
Yeah,
like to do?
I'm gonna attack the one that we are flanking for 20, and if that puts him down, he's gonna bite the other one.
It does. It does put him down.
God.
It does.
God, Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
What the fuck?
This is some fucking Calgator numbers he's rolling over here. Like, this is
Yep,
some
you
good stuff.
you drink that guy's blood, and he's sad. I don't
It
know.
would be great. It would be great if it didn't even hit me, so I could get my temporary hit points back.
Oh, Albert Hawthorne is going to move over. Try to give this guy the boots.
Come on.
16 is a hit. That is a hit.
Yes, thank God.
Plus 8. Albert.
Come on, big man.
15
oh,
damage.
yes.
Oh my god. So you watch as Albert is like, "Bleh, bleh, bleh," and just clubs this guy upside the head, and you see the skull cave in, bits of brain matter go. He just domes him, and the guy just drops. And as you look up and over towards the sorceress, you can see her looking around. You can see the men falling and dying, and she just looks horrified. Absolutely horrified is what's happening. But she doesn't do anything yet because it's not her turn. But Ratsline is gonna whoop, whoop, whoop over to here, and he's gonna go for little dandy boy here, who is about to have probably a bad day. And he's gonna swing. We're to see what happens. Oh my gosh! Ratsline,
Jesus.
Jesus!
Always pick the rogue.
17 damage. He gives him a -2. A -2
Was
to
that-
his AC.
Was that including his sneak attack?
Yes, it was.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, yeah. Super bad for this guy. This guy's stabbed. He's got a -2 to AC as well. He's been taking some lessons from your friend. This guy up here sees Caius just eviscerate this guy and is like, you know what? Fuck this noise. I'm falling back. Falling back. The tribal sorcerer is looking around.
Do we roll for the arrows?
You are going to roll for the arrows. This is your last round of them.
2d6.
2d6.
Okay, it's my turn.
Ooh. Buh. All right. So the tribal sorcerer. You know what? Fuck you guys. She turns and looks at your boarding party. And you see this little bead, red bead appear. She's going to chuck a fireball in the center of your group. Shivka's probably not going to survive this. Unless somebody wants to spend a hero point to act out of turn. Shit's about to get real crispy over there.
Hold on. I wouldn't be able to see it.
No.
I don't think so. No.
Caius can't even see her, I don't think.
She's
Because I
just
could-
I'll
within
do it.
charging range,
Oh,
Caius.
I would be doing,
Edward, she's just within charging range, Edward.
I would be doing the light.
Or Harlan. Or Harlan.
I mean, yeah, she's in range to shoot. She's in her first range increment.
She is. She is indeed.
I could spend a hero point.
Okay.
So it's just another attack. Okay.
Whip, whip.
Whip.
Very important roll.
Yep, very important roll. Yeah, she have cover with just Edward in the way.
She will have partial cover.
Partial cover. Okay. Well, I'll say she has cover in the thing. Yes, and oof.
Oh.
Perfect rolls.
I'll charge.
You want to spend a hero point in charge? So both arrows go flying past her. Whip. She's forming the bead. Edward, you charge.
Yep.
Spend that hero point. Get up in there.
Yep.
Oh.
And that's just a single attack.
We're not going to call
right?
them hero points anymore. They're going to be called pirate points.
Okay, I'm gonna spend another pirate point. That's gonna be. Can I get her with both weapons using
Just
the?
one. Just one.
Just one. Flanking.
Need more peepees.
Fuck you, Patrick. I love you, man. You're fucking funny.
Try to beat.
Oh,
Oh, no, it misses. The good news is, though, that does interrupt her turn. Now she has to make a concentration check. And it's actually going to
Can
change.
I use my offhand instead and do the less damage?
She still didn't make
Sure.
concentration.
You did spend a PP point for that. So now she's going to have to make a concentration check.
See, now it's going to be called that forever.
What? Oh, the pippies. Okay, so she is going to change her mind on her turn. And she is going to 5-foot step back. And she is actually going to cast a lightning bolt into Edward.
Oh,
Edward, give me a reflex save, please.
5 foot here, you can.
Oh, you're only going to take half damage. Not bad. Not bad. You take 9 damage. That's it. That is it. 9 damage as a bolt of lightning crackles through you. And she screams at you, "How dare you? How dare you accost our shoreline? How dare you come and kill my people? Who? What? What gives you the right? Who gives you the right? A curse, a pox upon ye and all of your pirate compatriots. A curse, I say!" She screams at you.
Sorry.
Let her,
Did she
let
say
her
something?
Scream. Let her scream.
I just heard a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know
What's that
what's
bullshit?
Rebel.
Saving, helping my.
And Narwhal down over yonder is gonna bury his axe in the back of this guy's head. Dead man,
Dead.
deading.
Real obsidian.
That's real shame for him. This guy is gonna look around, realize that, well, all of his friends are dead, and this man just summoned lightning. He's gonna
And I'm
fucking,
just-
he's
and
gonna
I'm just
run. He's
staring
gonna
at
just
him.
run. He's gonna take a full run action. Just get the fuck out of there.
How far did he
Blackbeak.
go?
Blackbeak sees a man run past him, and Blackbeak now has a taste for human flesh. So what does Blackbeak do?
Blackbeak's always had a taste for human flesh. He originally had tried to, flesh anyway. He attacked Harlan originally. That's how they met. He is going to. We've said we can pass through these trees, right? They're not-
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. No, he's gonna take flight, and if this guy looks behind him, he's just gonna see this human-sized fucking bird flying between the trees. Like, there's 2 trees close together, and he does like the vertical thing,
Yeah.
and just it's gonna fucking come after this guy. His face covered in blood,
I
feathers
like
soaked in it, and
this.
he's gonna
Game
bite him.
over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Game over. 27.
Oh,
was
and
like
you know
3
what?
damage.
He had like 3. He had 4 HP left, but the bird just fucking kills him. Just kills
Oh
him.
man.
All right.
It's so cinematic. Just squawk! Ah!
Just fucking. Yeah.
So good. Contrabar's like, well, this seems to be going well. And he's gonna boop, 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 boop. He's gonna bingle bangle with his. He's gonna move up to here. He can just barely see her. He's gonna be like, pew pew. And you pew pew some magic missiles that pew pew her in the face. She takes 5 damage. Griffer Tibbs is going to cough and actually fall back because she's in a real bad spot. Actually, you know what she's going to do? She's going to move over and start, like, dragging Shivka away from the fight. Like, get her somewhere safe. And Shivka is still stable, which is good for Shivka. Shivka is still stable.
A man of miracles to perform.
Harlan Blackmane, you are up next.
Let's see. It is indeed Harlan's turn.
You totally saved Shivka's life. I hope you know that. And she's gonna basically have like a Wookiee life debt to you now.
I can still hit her. So
A Mwangian life debt? Is that a thing we can do?
Mwangian life that. All right. So.
Oh my god, that means I get Mahim too! Yeah!
Woo!
Woohoo! All right.
Life to death!
So he can still see the sorcerer.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try see if we. I mean, it's the sorcerer. He's got so little fucking.
Oh! What?
It's good.
What? Oh my god!
Print screen, say
Print screen.
Oh my god, somebody copy that! Oh, if anybody's watching and has like 2 seconds to clip that, or I'll go back and clip it at some point, that was amazing! So she's like starting to like summon some magic, all her runes are starting to glow, and you just see an arrow ka-thunk, and she's like pinned to the wall, and she looks down, and then another arrow ka-thunk right next to it, and she just slumps. And she's just pinned to the wall. But she is super dead. Super dead. She's getting the big axe. That was fucking dope as fuck, Harlan. Oh my god. What was that? That's 10. The 14. 38. That would have confirmed her AC was
38.
garbage.
So 38 twice.
38. Oh my god. 76 damage. Harlan. You put her so deep into negative that her next player character's also dead. Like, so deep into negative. Oh my god.
That's probably the best roll I've ever got with an archer character.
That was
I'm not
that was bonkers. Bonkers.
Man, my man.
Wow.
That's rapid shot, aspect of the Falcon, and Cat's Grace all stacked on top of each other.
And with that, you guys quickly finish off the remainder of the defenders. And a silence falls over the over this area. But go ahead.
As the sounds of combat die away, Caius yells, "Patch up the downed ones. If they don't have anything here in the village to take, we'll take them."
Yeah,
Ooh.
so
Yeah, bring all the wounds into the central areas.
Wow.
yeah. Okay,
Wow.
you're gonna do your cleric. Okay, I was gonna cast.
I can do my channel. I can do
yeah,
my
okay.
channel once everybody's gathered.
That was
Because I need it too.
bonkers.
Spirit of Calgadir in that moment.
Yeah. Edward was gonna look at that one guy that ran up and just pointed sword and be like, "You're fucking next."
Oh, I was tempted to use a hero point to strike him with lightning, but I figured he'd have to run across you guys.
Well, you guys just killed the
good stuff.
iconic sorcerer. Congratulations.
Oh, really? We killed
Yeah.
iconic. Okay.
I used her.
Stanley?
Yeah, I used her as the person. That was
Ooh,
amazing.
Another natural armor amulet.
Wow.
Potion.
Mother of God. You guys are bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Maybe the natural. Yeah, man.
All right. So
So
you guys find inside of this village. I'm gonna move back over. I'm gonna move actually over back to the RP screen intentionally. Super sorry everybody that was watching. I was on the RP screen for like half this battle, but it's okay. They just murdered a bunch of people. The sickened condition, I think honestly didn't necessarily win the fight, but probably made that fight a lot easier. They were rolling. I was having them all roll at a -3 on attack and damage because of the super poison. So like
Also, there was about half the number of enemies that there would have been otherwise, so that was some really good thinking, Caius. Like, well done, dude.
Thank
well done. Also, you are unstoppable, which is crazy.
He's an absolute madman.
Absolute madman. That was
I love it.
so cool.
I love it.
And you
Fucking
actually
stomping.
didn't lose anybody. Like, you lost no one. You almost lost Shivka, but all of your hero points today, Edward, every one of them. which
Yeah,
is totally
no,
fine.
I'm out.
all your
I'm
PP points, all your PP
Yeah.
power points.
I
Yeah,
have no more PP.
that's good.
No more PP.
So you guys gain enough plunder at this location in the way of. Are you taking slaves? It sounds like you're taking slaves. Is that a
We'll
yes?
Yeah. I mean, if no one else is opposed to it.
Uh,
I mean, they're not.
Part of the
Slaves, plunder, loot. This is like 10 times that one ship you took. It is a metric crap ton. There is so much stuff here you can take. They've got some gold, they've got supplies, they've got silks, they've got like the food stocks. They have so much here that it would take probably 2 to 3 of your ships to take all of it. You'll have to come back.
I mean,
At
they're
some
only
point.
10. It's only like what, 10, 15 miles. We can do 20 knots. I mean, we don't take us a couple hours to get here, right? So we could make a trip back.
You could. If you wanted to.
They don't know. Like, Edward would kind of pull the officers aside and just be like, they don't know that we sent here. So if we sell them to that other tribe, they will be so grateful that they were brought back to a Milani tribe.
Either way, keep them
That can-
separate from the from
absolutely.
Oh yeah. No, well, I mean, our other guys too are like dressed like,
Yeah.
you know.
And it would be
Dressed in, like,
Kava.
pirates
You're
and
actually
things.
not in the Mwangi Expanse directly. You're in the Kava lands.
Oh, we're in Kava? Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the Mwangi Expanse. It is, but it's the Kava lands specifically that you're in.
Okay. I thought like we were just on the. Okay.
Yeah. No.
But-
You're not wrong. But more specifically, if you want, you're technically right.
Right.
But
Edward's an idiot. What is
no,
he?
it's okay. You can say Mwangi. You're not wrong. Like, it's part of the Mwangi Expanse. Southern Mwangi. It's the Kava
I'm
lands.
just imagining Edward looking at Harlan's map going, what the fuck does this mean?
So amazing.
I'm not even pricing out the amulet, natural, the headband, charisma, or the ring of protection. I assume we're going to use those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should use those.
I could
In
use the amulet, but I
gold
would trade an
loot.
amulet plus
in
one.
gold equivalent of loot, everybody's gonna get 5 Gs. All right.
Damn, son.
That's above and beyond what you guys just sell to gain some infamy and disrepute and pay your crew, etc. Everyone gets 5 Gs worth of like stuff. All right, that's your cut of this. Like, I'm trying to give the precedence of like how good of a haul this was.
That was a hell of a haul.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, we've just possibly secured a port in which to repair to, which is priceless, really. Maybe. But,
Whenever you
I mean,
guys want to head south of the Shackles, you've got a pretty safe spot to hang out. Probably. We'll see. You guys will have to go back and talk to him. But
and we got witnesses, so.
as you loot, you prepare, you guys can make several trips back to the Amlita village. And actually, at this point, I'm gonna have to actually put a little token on the map. Let's see. What would be good? Well, I need a good little token.
Got a Jolly Roger you
What
can
else
throw
we
up
got
there?
here? Ooh,
Say, skull and crossbones or a skull?
that'd be sweet.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Let's see here. What do we got here? Flag, skull. Gotta have something that's gonna work. Hold on. Ooh, here we go. I like this one. What do you guys think of this? Nope, that sucks. That's terrible.
I'm not on the world map. I'm still on the.
Yeah, we're still.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm the
you're
worst
good.
type of game master. The one that just fucks it up all the time. Nope. I want one that's
Oh,
like
I
a
gotta-
PNG.
I got to zoom so much back in because that other map was so large.
Oh yeah, it's
Yep.
fuck. Get in there. Is that where he's at? Yeah, that's good.
Nope, I hate it.
I just whatever it's in the thing. We can always change it later.
Hold on. Here we go. Ooh. Here we go.
Or what?
You got a little
We're
devil.
watching-
You
I got
got a
some
little
bones.
devil. Yeah, or a little devil would work too.
Ooh, a devil? I got a devil. That'd be good. I got a little devil. I got a devil somewhere. Hold on. Delete that. This is important, all right? This is immersion, all right? We're breaking the immersion to get into the immersion, all right?
While he's searching for that token, who wants? You said you wanted the amulet natural armor, Patrick.
Yeah, but I would replace with a +1.
All right.
I don't have one, so I could take your +1.
Okay.
All right,
so you
marking
take
off the +1 as well. Ring of protection +2.
Look at this
Who
guy.
wants?
What about this guy?
Edward, do you already have a ring of protection?
I do not ring of
Frontline
protection.
fighters get that first. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're gonna get.
Take
Oh yeah,
it.
no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Give it to Edward.
Ring of protection +2.
So, let's say amulet of natural armor, right?
Love it.
So either one of you two take that ring. If you can't use it, then me and Harlan will roll off.
I would like that headband of charisma, but
I mean-
does anyone else use charisma?
You or
I do not.
if you need charisma, you take it. If
I
that
do need
helps you-
charisma.
If that helps you as an anti-paladin, then go for it.
Go ahead and
Yes.
take the ring if he doesn't want it, Patrick, because you get fucked up way more than I do as an archer,
Okay.
because you have to be a lot closer than I do.
All right. So ring of protection +2.
And
Added.
No. If he doesn't want it, if Zeb doesn't want it,
if Edward
I
doesn't
mean, yeah,
want
I can take it. I don't mind rushing in.
Yeah, you got it.
it. Well, yeah, you're a fighter. I mean, it's
You need as much
AC as you
Yeah.
can get. Yeah,
AC
you
as
take
you
it.
I
can
re-
get.
So
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you get a safe port, it will be this little purple devil guy with a red coat
Safe
cloak.
port.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
a save port. There it is. A save port. I love that. I love that. So returning to the village. You are
F5.
able to converse with the shaman. And effectively, he's very grateful. He offers you guys, as we've discussed out of character, he offers you an agreement that should they come across others that push into their territory, you guys will be willing to deal with those intruders for them. Basically, they want to control this long stretch of beach and fishing territory, right? And in return, they will offer you a safe port of call on the Fevered Sea, next to the Kava lands, in perpetuity. That is all they ask. You defend them, and they give you a safe place to call home, and they will help with repairs, resupply. They don't have much as far as like weapons and arms and armor, but having a safe place, if your ship gets messed up, you can come back here, repair. You don't have to go get screwed over by rickety squibs. Not a bad deal, at least in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely worth taking.
Yeah.
Good. It would appear then that sometimes even bad men can do a bit of good.
That's how you want to look at it. He kind of looks back over his shoulder to the ship packed with people.
Back with slaves. Well, we gotta
Yeah.
head back to the Shackles and start doing some selling, as it were. Start doing a little selling. I like it. So next session, I think that's a great place to wrap up today's session. Next session, you guys will get us some suggestions from some of your crew about what to do next. And as you guys will be heading back to the Shackles to sell off some of your goods, spread some more of your infamy and whatnot, you will run into you'll run into a bit of an interesting situation. You'll have a choice to make on how you want to proceed with it. But with that being said, as I always say at the end of every session, any final thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns from the players before we get ready to wrap up today's session of Skull and Shackles?
No, it was fun. It was fun doing a
Yeah, it
beach
was
assault
good.
like that, taking advantage of the ship as well, and splitting up. It was a really good combat.
I thought you guys
Oh, yeah.
did awesome. I really enjoyed the dynamics of it. I apologize to the viewers who missed half of it because I forgot to switch screens. But hey, it's an actual play. There, like you said, Harlan. If I didn't screw something up, it wouldn't be legit. So
As a streamer myself, as if something's not scuffed, then you need to just be paranoid because something's wrong.
something's wrong. I love it. Well, as I always say at the end of every session, thank you so much, players, for playing. I had an absolute blast. I've really been enjoying this game. It's been super fun. You guys are awesome. I love the dynamics of the crew. I love these little vignettes we do occasionally, and we get to like see what you guys are thinking. Thank you to the viewers for viewing. Without you guys, we'd still play, but it's fun to have you here. And happy gaming, everybody. We'll see you next week. Same game time, same game place for session 12. Wow, we're in double digits. It's crazy. Session 12 of Skull and Shackles. In the meantime, be well, be safe. Take care. Good night, everybody.